1. Welcome to Snowboard Bliss. Hey there, snowboarders and winter sports enthusiasts. Welcome to Snowboard Bliss, your ultimate guide to everything snowboarding. Whether you're a seasoned pro shredding the backcountry or a beginner just getting comfortable on the bunny slopes, this video is packed with tips, tricks, and all the snowboarding knowledge you'll ever need. 2. Buckle up your boots, grab your board, and let's dive into the exhilarating world of snowboarding. Chapter 1, the origins of snowboarding. Before we dive into the technicalities, let's take a moment to appreciate where snowboarding began. Did you know snowboarding was inspired by surfing and skateboarding? Back in the 1960s, Sherman Poppin invented the first snowboard-like device called the snurfer, which was essentially two skis bound together. 1. It wasn't until the late 1970s and early 1980s that pioneers like Jake Burton Carpenter and Tom Sims took the sport to the next level by designing modern snowboards with bindings and edges. 2. Today, snowboarding has evolved into an Olympic sport and a cultural phenomenon. Chapter 2, choosing your gear. Snowboarding starts with the right equipment. Here's what you'll need. 1. The snowboard. 2. Types of boards. 3. All mountain boards, perfect for beginners and versatile riders. Freestyle boards, lightweight and flexible, ideal for tricks and park riding. Powder boards, designed for deep snow with wider noses and narrower tails. Size matters. A general rule is that the board should stand somewhere between your chin and nose. Weight and riding style also influence the size. 1. 2. Boots. 2. Your boots should fit snugly without being too tight. Flexibility ranges from soft, for beginners and freestyle riders, to stiff, for backcountry and high-speed descents. 3. Bindings. Bindings connect you to your board. Choose between 1. Strap bindings, common and adjustable for all riders. 2. Step-in bindings, convenient but less common. 4. Outerwear. Look for waterproof and insulated jackets and pants. Don't forget gloves, goggles, and a helmet for safety. 1. 5. Accessories. 2. Goggles, protect your eyes from glare and snow. 3. Helmets, crucial for preventing head injuries. Balaclavas or neck warmers, keep you warm in harsh weather conditions. 1. Chapter 3, mastering the basics. 2. Now that you've got your gear, it's time to hit the slopes. 3. But before you do, let's cover the basics. Stance, goofy versus regular. Your stance determines which foot leads. Regular stance, left foot forward. Goofy stance, right foot forward. To figure out your stance, imagine sliding across a slippery floor. Which foot naturally goes forward? That's likely your lead foot. Learning to glide. Start by strapping one foot into the binding and practicing sliding on a flat area. Push yourself forward with your back foot, just like you would on a skateboard. Stopping and controlling speed. Learn the falling left technique by sliding diagonally across the slope, switching directions as needed. Use your board's edges to control speed. Lean on your heel edge to slow down, and use your toe edge for sharper turns. Chapter 4, progressing to turns. Carving turns is one of the most satisfying parts of snowboarding. Here's how to do it. Toe side turns. Shift your weight onto your toes. Press the front edge of your board into the snow. Pivot your hips and shoulders in the direction of the turn. Heel side turns. Shift your weight to your heels. Press the back edge of your board into the snow. Rotate your body to follow the direction of the turn. Linking turns. Once you're comfortable with toe side and heel side turns, practice linking them together for smooth, flowing descents. Chapter 5, tackling different terrain. 1. Groomed slopes. Ideal for beginners. These trails are machine smooth and predictable. 2. Powder riding requires a more balanced stance and often a different board. Keep your weight back to prevent the nose from sinking. 3. Steeps. When riding steep terrain, make shorter, quicker turns to maintain control. 4. Terrain parks ready for some tricks. 1. Start small with jumps and rails before attempting bigger features. 2. Chapter 6, Common mistakes and how to avoid them. 3. 1. Leaning back. Beginners often lean too far back, causing loss of control. 1. Keep your weight centered over the board. 2. Stiff legs. 3. Relax. Flex your knees to absorb shocks and maintain balance. 3. Ignoring conditions, pay attention to weather and snow conditions. Ice requires sharp edges, while powder calls for a different technique. Chapter 7, Advanced Techniques and Tricks. 1. Ollies. An ollie is a basic jump where you use the tail of the board to propel yourself into the air. 2. 180s and 360s. 1. These spins involve rotating midair. 2. Start small and gradually increase the degree of rotation. 3. Grabs add flair to your jumps by grabbing the edge of your board while airborne. 4. Rails and boxes. Approach rails and boxes with confidence. Keep your weight centered and knees bent for balance. Chapter 8, Snowboard Maintenance. Taking care of your board ensures better performance and longevity. Waxing. Wax your board regularly for smoother gliding. Hot waxing provides the best results. Edge sharpening. Keep your edges sharp to maintain grip on icy terrain. Base repair. Filling scratches and gouges with P-Tex for a smooth base. Chapter 9, Safety and Etiquette. Safety tips. Always wear a helmet. Check weather conditions before heading out. Carry a map of the ski resort. Slope etiquette. Yield to downhill riders. They have the right of way. Don't stop in the middle of a trail. Respect ski patrol and follow resort rules. Chapter 10, The Culture of Snowboarding. Snowboarding isn't just a sport, it's a lifestyle. 1. From fashion and music to the sense of community on the slopes, snowboarding culture is vibrant and inclusive. 2. Events like the X Games and Winter Olympics showcase the best athletes, while local snowboarding clubs foster camaraderie among riders of all levels. 3. Closing thoughts. Alright, snowboarding fans, that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the world of snowboarding. 1. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your skills to the next level, remember that the most important part of snowboarding is having fun. 2. The mountains are calling, so get out there and carve your own path. 3. Thanks for tuning in to Snowboard Bliss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a shred of our content. 1. See you on the mountain. 2. Chapter 11, Understanding Snow Conditions. The type of snow on the mountain can drastically affect your ride. 1. Let's break down common snow conditions and how to handle them. 2. 1. Powder. Fresh, untouched powder is every snowboarder's dream. 1. It's soft and forgiving but can be challenging for beginners. 2. Key tips. Use a wider stance to stay balanced. Keep your weight slightly back to prevent the nose of your board from dipping. 2. Packed powder. 1. This is the snow you'll find on most groomed trails. 2. It offers good grip and is great for carving turns. 3. Ice. Icy conditions can be intimidating. 1. Keep your edges sharp for better grip and make deliberate, controlled movements. 2. 4. Slush. Warmer weather creates slushy snow, which is heavier and slower. Adjust your turns to maintain momentum. 5. Crud. Crud is choppy, uneven snow left behind after a busy day on the slopes. Stay light on your feet and use your knees to absorb impacts. 1. 6. Corn snow. 2. Common in spring, corn snow consists of large, granular crystals. Ride early in the day when it's firmer, and avoid afternoons when it becomes mushy. 1. Chapter 12, Exploring Snowboarding Styles. 2. Snowboarding isn't a one-size-fits-all sport. There are various styles to explore, each with its own techniques and challenges. 1. Free ride. 2. This is all about exploring natural terrain. Freeriders enjoy the freedom of backcountry slopes, unmarked trails, and untouched snow. 2. Freestyle snowboarding focuses on tricks and stunts, often performed in terrain parks. It includes jumps, spins, and grinds on rails and boxes. 3. Alpine, carving, also known as hardboot snowboarding. This style emphasizes speed and precision on groomed trails. It requires a stiffer board and boots. 4. Splitboarding for adventurous riders. Splitboarding allows you to trek uphill by splitting your board into two skis. Once at the top, the skis recombine into a snowboard for the descent. 5. Boardercross involves racing down a course with jumps, berms, and other obstacles. It's fast-paced and adrenaline-fueled. Chapter 13. Snowboarding around the world. 1. Snowboarding destinations are as diverse as the sport itself. 2. Here are some of the best places to ride. 3. 1. North America. Whistler Blackcomb, Canada, a massive resort with diverse terrain and stunning views. Jackson Hole, USA, known for its challenging runs and incredible backcountry. Park City, USA, a hub for freestyle riders with world-class terrain parks. 2. Europe. 1. Chamonix, France, a freerider's paradise with breathtaking alpine scenery. 2. St. Anton, Austria, offers a mix of challenging terrain and lively après-ski. 3. Zermatt, Switzerland, ride with views of the iconic Matterhorn. 3. Asia Niseko, Japan, famous for its deep powder and unique tree runs. Gulmarg, India, a hidden gem with pristine slopes and Himalayan vistas. 4. Oceania, Queenstown, New Zealand, a hub for winter sports with spectacular mountain ranges. Thredbo, Australia, offers a long snow season and great beginner-friendly slopes. 5. South America, Portillo, Chile, a unique destination with uncrowded runs and a laid-back vibe. Bariloche, Argentina, combines snowboarding with stunning lakeside views. Chapter 14. Preparing for backcountry snowboarding. Backcountry snowboarding is for those seeking adventure beyond the groomed trails. However, it comes with inherent risks. Here's how to prepare. Essential gear: avalanche transceiver, shovel and probe. A backpack with extra layers, food and water. GPS or a detailed map of the area. Training: take an avalanche safety course. Learn to read snowpack and weather conditions. Buddy system: never ride alone. Always inform someone of your plans and expected return time. Chapter 15. Snowboarding workouts and conditioning. Snowboarding requires strength, endurance, and flexibility. Prepare your body with these exercises. 1. Core strength planks. Strengthen your core for better balance. Russian twists. Improve rotational strength for turns and tricks. 2. Leg power squats and lunges. Build the muscle needed for carving and absorbing shocks. Box jumps. Enhance explosive power for jumps. 3. Balance training. Bosu ball workouts. Mimic the instability of snowboarding. Yoga. Improve flexibility and focus. 4. Cardio. Stay in shape with running, cycling, or swimming to build endurance. Chapter 16. Snowboarding for beginners. Common questions. Q. How long does it take to learn snowboarding? A. Most beginners can learn to ride down a beginner slope within a day. Mastering turns and advanced techniques can take weeks or months. Q. Do I need lessons? A. Absolutely. Lessons with a certified instructor can accelerate your progress and help you avoid bad habits. Q. What if I'm afraid of falling? A. Falling is part of the learning process. Wear protective gear and practice falling safely by rolling onto your side. Chapter 17. Snowboarding in popular culture. Snowboarding has made its mark in movies, video games, and music. Classics like Cool Borders and SSX Tricky brought the sport into living rooms, while films like The Art of Flight showcased the beauty and adrenaline of the sport. Snowboarding also influences fashion, with brands like Burton and Vulcan leading the charge in stylish yet functional gear. Chapter 18: Snowboarding in Competitions. Olympic snowboarding. Snowboarding was introduced to the Winter Olympics in 1998. Events include halfpipe, riders perform tricks in a U-shaped ramp. Slopestyle combines jumps, rails, and creative features. Snowboard cross, a high-speed race on a course with obstacles. X Games. The X Games are the pinnacle of freestyle snowboarding. Riders showcase daring tricks and innovative techniques. Chapter 19: Sustainable snowboarding. As climate change affects snowfall, snowboarders are taking steps to protect the environment. Tips for eco-friendly snowboarding include choosing resorts with sustainable practices, using gear made from recycled materials, carpooling or taking public transport to the slopes. Chapter 20: Building a snowboarding community. Snowboarding is more fun with friends. Join local snowboarding clubs, participate in events, or connect with other riders online. Share tips, plan trips, and enjoy the camaraderie of fellow snowboarding enthusiasts. Final words: thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive into the world of snowboarding. Remember, snowboarding isn't just about technique or gear, it's about the joy of carving through fresh snow, the thrill of landing a new trick, and the peace of being surrounded by nature. Whether you're hitting the slopes for the first time or chasing the next big adventure, keep pushing your limits, and most importantly, have fun. Stay tuned for more epic content on Snowboard Bliss. Until next time, ride safe and shred hard. See you on the slopes.